Hello world, good evening from Europe and a very warm welcome to GHI's Pride of Ground Handling Awards 2020 and a big thank you to our headline sponsor GHI. Thank you guys. 2020, wow, what a year. And it started off in a very normal way. GHI was holding our Leaders Academy conference in Istanbul with the team at Çelebi Aviation, and there I was on the ramp on the 6th of February 2020. Little was I to know that the pandemic would sweep in across Europe. 6 weeks later, the UK would have endured a lockdown. I would have been homeschooling 2 children. Well, my wife did most of it, to be honest. And I would be locked up in my own bedroom, working from there, noon till night, and looking at the end like this. I joke, ladies and gentlemen, but this has been a very, very difficult year. 2020, what a year. Volumes decimated, aprons dormant, departure halls more desolate than the moon. The tap turned off almost overnight. We went from boom to bust. It was the year when aviation, the go-to guys for economic growth, turned toxic. A year of trauma, when at times our workplaces have resembled ghost ships. Maybe you too, ladies and gentlemen, have known the loneliness of standing at some isolated jet bridge or gate and hearing nothing but your own thoughts, yearning for the chitter-chatter of passengers or the shiffle-shuffle of feet as they make ready to board. Was it ever real? The apron too has been eerily silent at times, no more that familiar waft of A1 or the sonorous tones of turbine blades spooling down. Bereft of the holler and the wave of the team leader to the flight deck, the thumbs up on another on-time departure. Stop. And if you listen really, really closely, you might just hear the whisper and the majesty of those turnarounds being told faintly upon the breeze. But it is overshadowed now by the rustling of tarpaulin sheets that lie covering mothballed GSE and aircraft tyres. A year of anguish, of telling colleagues, comrades, friends, you won't be needed next week, next year, maybe never. You've done nothing wrong, of course. No, it is the nightmare of this pandemic that we must all now face. In this year, we've all been tested, battered, broken. And I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, that like me, there have been times when you've felt the situation is just too difficult, that the virus was too smart, that it could not be beaten. But in your defining moment, you did not give up and you did not give in. You doubled down, you innovated, and you never, ever lost hope. Your stories that you've told us in these awards illustrate the wonderful triumph of the human spirit to come forth in times of great adversity. Where there were problems, you found only solutions. Reconfiguring grounded passenger aircraft to carry essential cargo in the cabin, keeping essential medicine supply chains flowing. The word can't simply vanished from the aviation diction to be replaced by, yeah, we probably can. Age-old aviation procedures were recast in moments. Apps to book in check-in slots, automation, contactless boarding, PCR tests at the airport. Where there was just a strand of possibility, you pulled and pulled and pulled to reveal a glorious patchwork of collective achievement, stepping up to get families home on repatriation flights, station teams overcoming curfews, roadblocks, working 18-hour shifts to make that possible, coming up with brand new cleaning and disinfection regimes from scratch, all uniquely designed to keep passengers safe. Delving into cargo holds, taking boxes out of the cabin, driven by determination to ensure that that mask, that medicine, or that ventilator was going to get to the doctor, the nurse, or the patient who needed it most. And my goodness, it was going to get there safely and on time. Ladies and gentlemen, we launched these awards to ask for your stories about combating the coronavirus pandemic. And you've answered that call in stereo. In this year, in our darkest hour, the light of 1,000 stations refused to be extinguished. We will look back on 2020 as the year when the going got tough, but also when the aviation family got going. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a night to look back and salute your fine achievements. But remember, come tomorrow morning, there is the small matter of a vaccine or a few for us to deliver. Now, I could not think of a finer bunch of individuals to lead that challenge. The world is in your hands. The world is in safe hands. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on your achievements this year. And I'm now going to hand over to Alexander from GHI for a quick word. Over to you, Alexander.
Good evening, and thank you, Max. My name is Alexander, and I'm the founder and CEO of GHI. First of all, I would like to thank GHI for hosting this great digital event. We are very proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the award show, and we believe that these awards deliver such a great message to the ground operations industry. For those who do not know about GHI yet, it's our mission to completely unburden airlines in sourcing and managing crew transportation globally. We believe that our technology, in combination with the best team of professionals, will help all airlines to achieve a more cost-effective operation. Especially during these challenging times, many airlines rely on GHI to coordinate their crew transportation. The operational flexibility and our network of great partners across the world offer our airline clients the possibility to focus on other key areas of their operations. But for tonight, I would like to congratulate all the best cargo handling operation nominees. I wish you all a great evening. I would like to give the word to some of our team members. On to you, Caroline.
Good evening all. Thank you, Alexander, for the introduction. My name is Caroline, and together with my team we monitor all bookings to make sure no unexpected errors occur when we're transporting the airline crew. Our mission is to prevent instead of resolving situations afterwards. I would like to congratulate all nominees and winners of tonight in the Best Station Award category. Especially in these crazy times, it is good to see that the standards are kept high and are awarded here tonight. I wish you all a very pleasant evening, and I would like to hand over the word to our head of IT, Stef Misset.
Thank you, Caroline. Hello everyone. My name is Stef Misset, head of IT at GHI. Together with our team of developers, we help airlines to automate crew transportation processes. Being able to offer airlines to do more work with fewer people has never been so rewarding for us as a team. I would like to congratulate all GSE Innovation Award nominees. Innovation is the best way to get out of this crisis. I wish you all a pleasant evening, and on to you, David.
Thanks, Steph. Good evening, everyone. I'm David, CEO and co-founder at GHI. At GHI, we're very proud to support this event. We believe these awards are sending a very positive message to all hardworking professionals in the aviation industry. I would like to take a moment to congratulate all Handler Airline Innovation nominees. Enjoy today's ceremony, and I wish you all a very nice evening. On to you, Ilse.
Thanks, David. Beautiful words. Buenas tardes, everyone. My name is Ilse, and I'm part of the Global Operations team, coordinating the transportation on the Spanish-speaking market. I would like to congratulate this evening all the nominees for the RAM Safety Award for your amazing job in keeping safe the aircraft and the thousands of passengers that travel daily. You are all winners. I wish you a wonderful evening, and I'll pass it on to you, Anthony.
Thanks for that, Ilse. My name is Anthony, and together with my team, I'm responsible for sourcing and managing airline crew transportation in over 110 countries. During this pandemic, we've been able to provide airlines with continuous, reliable, and safe transportation. This industry has many unsung heroes, but tonight we especially want to congratulate all the unsung hero nominees. You've all done such a great job during these challenging times, and on behalf of the GHI colleagues, we wish you a very good award show.
Thanks, Alexander and GHI. Just before we get going, here are some images that you've been kind enough to share with us of this extraordinary year. Cue videotape. Thank you to GetE and to all of our supporting organisations. So here we are at the main event of the evening as we reveal our winners. This year's GHI Pride of Ground Handling Awards put a special emphasis on celebrating the role of frontline aviation teams in combating the coronavirus pandemic. Alongside those COVID-19 themed entries, we also showcase tonight ground service excellence and the spirit of innovation that are always cornerstones of these GHI awards. Now, you guys did not disappoint. We received more than 120 entries in this most difficult of years, with resources stretched to breaking point. That is quite simply a phenomenal achievement, and a round of applause to you all. I'm going to go for the old-fashioned one. You can do a virtual one, but please give yourself a round of applause. Outstanding levels of engagement and commitment this year. So, how did we decide the winners? Winning one of these awards tonight takes a combination of these key attributes. Firstly, achieving quality services to customers and innovation is really important. The second attribute is teamwork and leadership, working collaboratively with colleagues across the airport to attain outstanding results. Thirdly, we recognise those with a strong safety ethos and health, crucially too, this year. And finally, those who love the job with a passion for aviation, who go the extra mile willingly for the industry that they serve. Now, all entries were subject to a two-stage judging process. Stage one involved assessment by GHI's awards team. Qualifying entries will then pass through to a judging panel made up of aviation business leaders representing ground handlers, airlines, industry bodies, and training associations. After all that, if you win tonight, you win on merit and merit alone. Okay, now, in a moment, we'll be hearing from some of our judges who will announce our winners. Just before we do, ladies and gentlemen, we might be separated by thousands of miles in many cases, but do not be shy about applauding and roaring on your finalists tonight as we read their names out on our shortlists. I want to hear you hollering. I know I've got people dialing in from Lima, Singapore. I really want you shouting, banging the table, and so that we can hear you all the way in grey and cloudy UK here tonight. So please do cheer your teammates on. If you are a winner or a finalist, please send us images of where you're watching these awards tonight. It is a very different awards final. We want you to send in pictures of you and your teams watching. The hashtag you can use is POGH Awards hashtag, and post that on Twitter, on LinkedIn. You can also leave your comments in the chat section of this YouTube premiere site. So please don't be shy about showing off some of the great pictures of you guys cheering on the finalists tonight. Right, without further ado, let's announce the winner of our first trophy of the evening. This one is the Unsung Hero Award. Now, I'm delighted to welcome on camera any second now from the Americas to tell us more is one of our judges for this category. It's Raul Barrera, SVP Sales and Commercial Operations Americas at Menzies Aviation. Welcome to you, Raul.
Thank you, Max. Very proud of presenting the award for this category tonight.
Thank you. No, thanks for doing it. And tell us a few of your thoughts about the entries that you encountered in this one.
Max, we were overwhelmed by the quality of submissions, and it was difficult to select the final winner. Because it is in times like this when the best of us comes to the surface. But then you see that there are some of us that excel beyond the call of duty and show the world remarkable examples of courage, determination, persistence, and valor that keep our industry safe and keep the world running at a better place.
Indeed. I mean, cometh the hour, cometh the aviation teams. I mean, it's been some terrific stories here and throughout.
Absolutely. So the team had a tough time making this award, selecting winners, but I think the entire industry will be pleased with the results and the people that we have nominated.
Thanks, Raul. And I can now reveal that the finalists are Asad Gurgiz Shunuda, National Aviation Services; Li Jia Meng, Beijing Aviation Ground Services; Marta Gavelska, LS Airport Services; Mukhtar Ahmed and Arshad Ali at Qatar Aviation Services; Team Mumbai at Chelabi Naz Airport Services, India; Raoul, you and your fellow judges decided to award a special commendation in this category. Can you please tell us who that one goes to?
Yeah, that award goes to Marta. That was Marta Goweska from LAS Airport Services.
Our judges remarked that Marta was truly an example of someone taking extra initiative. Marta stepped up to ensure consummate care of the transport of 4 puppy bulldogs when they had their stay in Poland extended by lockdown. Marta contacted their sender, gathered all the information regarding their diet, health, even their favourite toys, and made sure the puppies enjoyed their stay in Poland in good and fine fiddle. Well done to you, Marta. Okay, Raoul, there can be only one winner. Can you tell us who the winner in this category is?
Sure, Max. The final winner, a remarkable submission. It is Lia Jiameng from Beijing Ground Services, BGS.
Li Jiameng took the initiative to apply for multiple shifts during the peak of the pandemic to reduce the burden on her colleagues. Despite having a family herself, she wore a hazmat suit all day, which meant she was unable to drink water or go to the bathroom throughout her shift. Remarkable dedication. The judges remarked on her huge levels of commitment and her caring attitude and said she thoroughly deserved the Unsung Hero Award category tonight. So well done to you, Li Jiameng, and thank you very much, Raoul.
Thank you, Max.
Take care. See you again soon. Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, on to our next award, which is the Ramp Safety Award. I'm delighted to dial in Desiree Perez, who is leadership coach and aviation consultant at Level Up Your Potential, all the way from sunny Florida to tell us more. Hello, Desiree.
Hey, Max. Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you so much.
And what were your thoughts on the Ramp Safety Award finalists this year?
You know, Max, we were incredibly impressed with all the entries that we received. We just saw an incredible passion from our colleagues that was just demonstrated really to keep going even under the toughest of circumstances that we experienced this year, namely COVID. So we saw our colleagues being able to think outside the box, come up with new procedures and lead the way under these circumstances. And, you know, we wish we could have made everyone a winner, but the perseverance and willingness to walk the extra mile was demonstrated by everyone.
Thanks, Desiree. And I can now reveal that the finalists for this category are Danilo Prata, Swissport Brazil, Frank Martin Pretorius of National Aviation Services, Mark Kerrins, Stobart Aviation Services, Menzies Aviation Risks Team, Smart App, Thomas Koval, LS Airport Services. Now, Desiree, you and the judges have decided to award a special commendation. Can you tell us who that one goes to, please?
Absolutely, Max. The highly commended goes to Tomasz Kowal, LS Airport Services.
Now, our judges were impressed with Tomas's quick thinking and safety awareness when he noticed that the chock wheel of the nose gear was moist during a routine departure. Everyone else assumed it was just morning dew, but Tomas raised the alarm, halted takeoff, and his intervention led to the identification of a hazardous oil leak, a hydraulic oil leak from the aircraft's nose gear. Great intervention, great safety thinking. Well done to Tomas. Now, Desiree, the overall winner, can you tell us who wins this category of Ramp Safety Award this year, please?
I'm absolutely honored to announce that the winner is Menzies Aviation Risk Team with their Smart App.
The judges in this category said this was a very strong initiative in terms of innovation and enhancements of safety, and it has had a company-wide impact on safety. The Smart App initiative reinforces positive behaviours, and this is an excellent way to build an enhanced safety culture. Well done to Menzies Aviation Risk Team, and thank you very much, Desiree, for announcing the results. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Max. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now we move on to the Best Handler Airline Innovation Award. I'm delighted to hand over to one of our category judges, all the way from Buenos Aires. It's Gustavo Dical, CEO of Abiax Air Aviation. Hello, Gustavo.
Hello, Max.
Hello,
everybody.
How are you?
Very good.
Everyone's in much more glamorous locations than me. You're in Buenos Aires and I'm in grey old England.
Oh, you're in a nice location as well.
Tell us a little bit more about your thoughts on this category.
Well, as previous judges have mentioned, it was really tough this year, mainly because of this pandemic situation. But it's always remarkable to hear that more than 120 people have nominated in different categories, and they come from all over the world, Max, and that's always something that impresses me. In this category, we have nominees from Brazil, from Pakistan, from Kuwait, and it's interesting to tell the audience as well that when we come as judges, and first we judge independently, and then we get together. And our results were very much alike when we did independently and when we got together. So that is a very positive sign as well.
Very reassuring. Great minds think alike. Thank you, Gustavo.
Thank you very much for that. But I think that it's not the great minds from the judges. It's basically that what everybody has done this year has been really outstanding in all categories and in all terms.
Absolutely, and this field of innovation really important in this most difficult of years. Thank you, Gustavo, and I can now reveal that the finalists in this category are Jerry's Donata, Pakistan; National Aviation Services, KuwaitMoSafer.com; National Aviation Services Turnaround Coordinator app; PT Jaza Angasa Semester ASA mobile app; SATS, Transit Transfer Operations during COVID-19 Pandemic, Singapore; Swissport Brazil, Claudine Fernandez de Paula. Okay, Gustavo, a really close call in this one, and with so much innovation on show this year, yourself and your fellow judges there decided to award 2 special commendations. Can you please tell us who they go to?
Yes, following what I was saying before, it was very difficult to select just one. So we had 2 highly commendants that are Jerry's Dinata from Pakistan and SATS Transit Transfer Operations from Singapore.
Thanks, Gustavo. The Jerry's Donata team caught the judge's eye for developing a raft of remote check-in processes to minimise the time passengers spent at the airport following the pandemic, and a predictive modelling tool to help staff identify potential COVID-19 carriers arriving on repatriation flights. Well done to the Jerry's Donata team. The SAT Singapore team were also highly commended in this category for their creative approach to combating the virus. The team developed a consummate transfer service that steered arriving passengers through the airport swiftly, safely, in a segregated manner, and all the while with passengers accompanied by a smiling SATS chaperone. Well done to both teams. Now, Gustavo, who was the overall winner?
Thank you, Max. And as mentioned before, by a really narrow margin, we can say that the winner is National Aviation Services, Kuwait.
The Kuwait MoSafer app allows passengers to book PCR tests, flight check-in slots, buy insurance, or meet and assist services before they arrive at the airport. Over 100,000 passengers have used this COVID-secure tool, and our judges praised the device for providing a simple way to navigate through the airport, demystify the travel process, and bolster confidence to fly during the pandemic. Well done to the National Aviation Services team. And thank you very much to you, Gustavo. Take good care.
You and good night to everybody.
Thank you very much, Gustavo. Take care.
You too.
Okay, now let's move on to a brand new category for 2020, the GSE Innovation Award. This category celebrates the station, airport and manufacturer who have teamed up to boost performance via an innovative new product launch or improvement to existing equipment. Who better to announce the winner than Lars Barso, VP Sales and Marketing at GSE manufacturer Vestergaard Company. Hello, Lars.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so sorry you couldn't come to Copenhagen. This is what's supposed to be.
We would have been flying out this week, and we're very
have been there.
We're on the internet over the next few days instead, so we're doing the next best thing.
Yes.
Now, Lars, tell us more about your thoughts on the finalists in this category.
Yeah, this is a new category. We were very impressed by the ingenuity of all these various entries, and because this is a very difficult time, like some of the other judges have said as well. But we saw innovation here that was very, very strong, and you could see that they had stepped up in groups, in people from all parts of the organization to really come up with solutions to new challenges, things they hadn't seen before. And we can see that there really has been an effort from from the ground up, because some of these solutions really were done by the operators themselves, all the way up to engineers and so on. So it was a difficult choice, but there were some very good entries here.
Thank you, Lars. And I can now reveal that the finalists in this GSE innovation category are Celebi TaxiBot Smart Taxiing Solutions, Donata and JBT Aerotech Cargo Chute, Donata Rolox Robert Powell, Donata Sustainable Taxiing by use of TaxiBot at Schiphol, Fast Global Solutions AlphaCart, Qatar Aviation Services QS UV disinfection in partnership with Honeywell and Qatar Airways. Now we have another close call in this category, and you and your fellow judges have awarded a special commendation. Lars, can you tell us who that one goes to?
Yeah, and again, like I said in my beginning, these were solutions to something we hadn't seen before, cargo in cabin, things that we didn't see, things to get PPEs fast from Asia to Europe. So we awarded it to Donata and JBT Aerotech for the cargo chute.
And Lars and his fellow judges said the cargo chute is a terrific piece of innovation that responds to one of the biggest trends we've seen in 2020. As you mentioned, Lars, cargo being transported in the cabin. It is simple, but it is an effective solution that came from the grassroots employees at the station. So well done to the teams there at JBT and Donata. Now, Lars, there can be only one winner. Can you tell us who the overall winner of the first ever GSE Innovation Award is, please?
Yes, the overall winner is Qatar Aviation Services for the UV disinfection device.
Our judges said to see this disinfection robot is groundbreaking, a step change from an industry that up until the pandemic was often seen as sometimes slow to adopt new technology. This is creative problem solving that can instill confidence to fly among the general public, something we can all agree is much needed at the moment. So well done to the QAS team. Congratulations. And thank you very much, Lars, and we hope to see you in Copenhagen very soon.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Right, now we move on to our Best Cargo Handling Operation Award. The spotlight, as we've just heard, has been on cargo this year, with the rise of Praetors and boxes of essential PPE being transported in the cabin, an enduring image of this crisis. To hear the finalists, I'm delighted to welcome Terry Traynor, Senior Vice President Ground Handling North America at Worldwide Flight Services. Hello, Terry.
Hi, Max. Hello from Seattle, Washington, the great Pacific Northwest in the United States. How are you?
We're good. Delighted to have you on, and thanks for joining us this evening for us, this morning for you. Please tell us a few of your thoughts about judging the entries in this cargo operation category.
Well, there were so many heroic pandemic examples, and those were supported by many customer reports of just some terrific work done, great innovation, people thinking about new ways to do things as we've been going through this pandemic, and it's been a huge challenge. But we got a lot of high quality, well thought out submissions.
Thanks, Terry. And I can now reveal that the finalists in this category are Celebi Delhi Cargo India, Donata Singapore, Sasa Lima, SATS Singapore, and Worldwide Flight Services WFS Spain. Now, Terry, once again, we had a really close field, and you guys decided to award a highly commended. Can you tell us who that has gone to here, please?
We did. We went with Celebi Delhi Cargo. They showed great focus on staff safety and running a safe and secure COVID-free operation. So congrats to Celebi.
Thank you, Terry, and congratulations to the Celebi team. Okay, now there can be only one winner, Terry, so can you fill us in on who the ultimate champion is in this Best Cargo Handling Operation category, please?
Yes, innovation, duty of care, and tenacity are the three areas that really stood out for this submission, and the winner in this category is SATS Singapore.
Our judges said from a technological point of view, SAT's pharmaceutical handling product in Singapore is outstanding and will be very important going forward in 2021 as the world prepares to distribute several vaccines. SATS led a super response to COVID, including the rapid change from a PAX to cabin loading operation, and demonstrated the effort and commitment from their employees throughout to thrive in adversity. Well done to SATS Singapore, and thanks to you, Terry, and have a wonderful day in Seattle.
Thanks very much, Max.
All the best.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now on to the final award of the night. It's the big one. It's the Best Station Award. Please could I invite on screen John Willis, former chairman and CEO at Service Air, to announce our winner. Hello, John.
Hello, Max. Good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Best Station Award is always very challenging, but never more so than in this most difficult of years. Clearly, every station worldwide responded extremely well to the COVID-19 challenge and its myriad of issues. But the judges looked for stations that went above and beyond what would have been expected from all the excellent staff that agents employ, whilst maintaining a high degree of safety for their staff and operational performance. All the entries were of what I would call winnable standard, but we chose those that really excelled to create our shortlist and then our ultimate winner. Max?
Thank you very much, John. I can now reveal that finalist list includes Beijing Aviation Ground Services, Beijing, Donata, Singapore, Iberia Airport Services, Madrid, Link Aero Trading Agency, Cairo, Qatar Aviation Services, Doha, and Swissport Argentina, Ushuaia. Okay, John, now you and your fellow judges, you remarked there how tough it was, and you have decided to award a special commendation. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Yes, Max, thanks. Yes, our special commendation goes to Swissport Argentina, and in particular, their station in Ushuaia, which is in the very south of the country, which did an extraordinary job during the problems.
Thank you very much to you, John. Indeed, it did. I mean, our judges, including yourself, as you remarked, they're hugely impressed by the Swissport Argentina team. They drove 250 kilometres across treacherous snow and ice-laden roads to help their customer repatriate passengers from a station that they didn't usually operate from. A team who exemplified professionalism and going above and beyond the call of duty for a job well done. Well done to the guys at Swissport Argentina. Now, John, who was our overall Best Station Award winner 2020?
Well, this was a tough one, but the winner is QAS Doha.
Our judges said, in a category rich in incredible stories of stations stepping up to tackle COVID, QAS Doha was the shining light. When the pandemic hit, the team quickly withdrew vulnerable staff and reconfigured operations to cope with dramatically fluctuating schedules. They constantly showed a duty of care towards employees, and their top priority was always the frontline staff. At the same time, performance never slipped, with a near 100% OTP and pioneering new services to customer airlines such as aircraft disinfections and innovative cleaning systems such as UV lighting. A dedicated team who can be proud of delivering when it mattered most. Well done to QAS Doha. And thank you very much, John.
Thank you, Max. Thank you.
Okay, and that concludes the 2020 GHI Pride of Ground Handling Awards. Some absolutely unbelievable tales there, and a huge number of terrific examples of innovation, passion, commitment, and wonderful excellence in the delivery of ground services all across the world in the most trying of circumstances. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. You've had an excellent job in a very difficult year. Your trophies, if you are a winner, are on their way to you. We will dispatch those. They should arrive very soon. And any highly commended winners as well, we'll have your certificates en route in the post. So you'll receive those very, very soon. And we wish you a very happy new year, better times in 2021. We will see you then. Take a break over Christmas, New Year, and enjoy. And we will see you next year. Bye-bye.